Hello guys, welcome back to Hey Manager, me Alex, and today is the FPL. I'm bringing you that back, and yes, let's have a look at how we're doing. I did miss Game Week 4, I was just too busy for that one to give you a bit of an overview on that, but from Game Week 5, let's have a quick look at how I did. So, in fact, let's have a look at, shall we go back one Game Week and just see how we did in Game Week 4? We did alright, we're getting above average now, which is the miracle that is me getting above average starting from Game Week 4. So, in the defence, we had Chalobah, Richards and Senesi. Richards picking up, obviously, a clean sheet in his game against Sunderland. We saw Grealish only get 2 points, Gakpo get the 3. I did have Semenyo as my captain, though, who scored a goal and got an assist in that game with 3 bonus points against Brighton, winning 2-1, which is brilliant. Excuse me. Johnson only getting 1 point, though. He's not in favour whatsoever anymore. We've got Muani, they've got Richarlison, they've got the likes of Kudus to grace that front line. I don't really see him. Xavi Simons as well, actually, I keep forgetting about. We've got Madison when he'll come back and be fit. Kulusevski going to be in there at some point. So Johnson, I think, has really fallen by the wayside. We've then got João Pedro in there, who got 7 points, picked up an assist against Brentford and got bonus 2 points somehow. And then Haaland, obviously, getting his 2 goals against Manchester United with 3 bonus points. I knew I should keep him in. The only problem with this game week was, on my bench, I had Van de Ven, Vicario and Matty Cash. So if I'd have played Vicario and played Van de Ven instead of Chalobah and Sanchez, I always rotate out my Tottenham and Chelsea lot because I like to do that, alternate them if I can. I would have had an extra 6 plus the 11, and I'd have an extra 17 points, which would have put me on 85 points, which would have been absolutely mega, which would have been really good actually if I could have done so. My transfers that I made, as we can see, the week before, Chalobah came out, Mings in. I think, in fact, I would have brought in, I can't actually tell what I've done here. September, which was game week 5, I made 2. There you go. I made 2 substitutes here. Brought Chalobah in, and I brought Ekitike and Watkins. Out, so to say. So De Ligt comes out, Senesi in, that's what I did for game week 4, that makes more sense. Then Ekitike out, Chalobah out, Mings and Watkins in for last week, where I thought against Sunderland they might have done much better than what they did. And then I had Johnson out and Foden in this game week. So points-wise, for the game week 5, we have a look at what we did last week, which is what we're here for this week. 51 points, so again, 9 above the average, we're doing alright. 2.6 million in the game week rank, because I did go for my back 5. And I did okay. So we had Vicario and Van de Ven at the back, not doing too great in terms of their game against Brighton. But in the grand scheme of things for Tottenham, a point when they've been playing midweek in the Champions League is pretty decent. Richards gets his extra 2 from the defensive contributions, but they did concede to Jared Bowen against West Ham. And then Aston Villa. Oh, that game against Sunderland really let me down. 10 points for Matty Cash, because he did get the goal, which is brilliant. A great goal, by the way, and 2 bonus points. But conceding to a 10-man Sunderland, I know they were playing at the Stadium of Light at Sunderland Stadium, but come on, boys. How? And then Mings picking up his defensive contributions. He always will, because Villa look quite shaky at the back. Senesi got 9 points, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Got his defensive contributions, his bonus, his clean sheet, his minutes played. Great stuff. I always knew they'd probably do that. And Doy only getting 2. Now, I'm hoping Forest can do something better, but otherwise I might have to ditch Doy and see how that goes. Gakpo got 2. He didn't really play too well. I think 60 minutes was okay, but he didn't really look to do anything in that game against Everton. The 0.18 expected goals, where in other games he's done pretty well. I was expecting more from him. I might have to see if I can go away from Gakpo is the question. And then Semenyo in there with 5 points, defensive contributions of 14. He does very well with them. Haaland picked up a goal. He managed to get his goal against Arsenal with 3 points. Came off in the 75th minute. Watkins should have scored. I know his XG and his XA, expected assist, that is, and expected goals involvement is only 0. But all my life, he should have scored. It was the last minute. Matty Cash whips one in towards the back post. The sun's in his eyes. And he should have... Oh, no, it wasn't Matty Cash. It was Jadon Sancho who actually whipped it in. He's there. He's ready. And he misses the ball because of the sun in his eyes. Then Matty Cash, who's coming in the back post, misses it as well. That was the perfect opportunity. That would have been brilliant. Either or, to me, would have been fantastic. A Matty Cash goal or a Ollie Watkins goal. But no, he failed. So I've got him for 2 more game weeks. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Fulham and Burnley. He missed a penalty midweek though, so it's just painful. And I'm happy I did what I did with my bench. Sanchez got a -3, obviously picking up the red card. João Pedro were only 2. Johnson and Grealish with 1 point each, because Johnson only played 18 minutes and Grealish picked up the yellow card against Liverpool, which is unfortunate. So, this week, picking my team, I've gone for my bench boost. I've activated it. We're sitting around about 4.8 millionth, which is great. We're in the top. We're close to being in the top 33% now, which is where I want to be. I want to try and climb the ladder if I can. In my team now, I'll show you, as you can see here, for the game week. Vicario in net. Wolves at home, it's got to be a clean sheet. I beg, it's got to be a clean sheet. Van der Ven, Wolves as well. Hopefully we'll push forward because they probably feel the momentum. Mings in there for Fulham, obviously, and Senesi for Leeds. Then, as we on the bench, Richards has Liverpool, but Palace looks strong at the back. I'd like to see what happens. They're going to be playing Isaac. They're not going to be playing Ekitike because he did pick up that red card, so I'm happy I actually got him out of my side the other week. We then see Senesi in there for as well as that, we've got Matty Cash in there for Fulham. So hopefully Cash and Mings can do the thing against Fulham, but they look very good, Fulham, at the moment. And Doy against Sunderland at home. Hopefully Forest can take the momentum from midweek and take that there. I've brought Foden in. Foden comes in to my side. I've taken Johnson out. I think Foden looks very good. He looks back to his best. He played midweek. He had a great game against United. Arsenal, he could have scored if Haaland had squared it to him, but he didn't. And then they've got a pretty nice run of games. They've got Manchester City, they've got Burnley, then Brentford, then Everton, which I think are 3 nice games to have, especially at home to Everton as well. It could be a tricky one. But then Villa away could still be a pretty decent game considering how poor they are. Then Bournemouth at home. Then it's just 2 difficult games against Liverpool and Newcastle. But after that, again, a fantastic run. So I'll hold out for now. I wanted Foden in. Semenyo's in there against Leeds. Away from home, though. Leeds look pretty strong at home, so I've got him as my vice. And then Grealish against West Ham. That could be scary. Him on the left-hand side. On the right is Wan-Bissaka, but will he manage to get past him? You know, Wan-Bissaka's not really that great watching his back at the back post, but I know Grealish likes to drive at players. We'll see how he does against him. Haaland plays Burnley. I've got him in there. People have seen him at training. There's all this standing about him being injured. He's playing, definitely. He wants to score. He's in the form of his life. Why you would take him out, I don't know. I don't know why you would. He's scored in his last 3 games, 4 goals in 3 games. I mean, why would you stop him? Why? So he's in there. He's my captain. I've got to put him in. Watkins, I'm putting my faith in you now. This is it. 2 more game weeks, and then that's it. He'll be gone. João Pedro's in there for my Brighton for the Brighton game as well. Gakpo on the bench, but we'll be playing my bench boost with Sanchez as well, because I think this is my best week. Like, if you look at it logically, Tottenham play Wolves, Aston Villa versus Fulham. You've got to think they might be able to do something against Fulham, especially at home. Bournemouth have Leeds, so that's another big one. City have Burnley. Nottingham Forest have Sunderland. We've got João Pedro going back to Brighton. We've got West Ham who are struggling with Grealish. I know Richards and Gakpo play each other, but it's always a 0-0. So even if Gakpo, I'm hoping for a Gakpo goal or contribution if Richards doesn't live up to it. But Richards loves to get his defensive contributions in, so that's, we can try and balance that out. Matty Cash again, and then Sanchez as well in there. I'm hoping we can see something come from it. So let's see how we fare. I'm hoping this, honestly, I really am hoping we can do something with this. But I've played my wild card. It's benefited me so far. I've got my bench boost coming up, which is active. I don't want to cancel that at the moment. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it on for this game week, because then I think the only other game week I can think about, if you have a look here. So I think it was game week 13 where Villa play Wolves, Bournemouth play Sunderland. We've got Liverpool against West Ham, City against Leeds, and then I think it was Spurs versus Fulham. So if you could try and get your side, you keep those type of teams in your side, you can hopefully benefit from that game week as well, which is what you want to be seeing. You want to try and see how many greens there are. And if you count the amount of greens, like game week 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's probably the most out of the next few weeks. You've got maybe, in fact, as well, game week 8 looks pretty strong, but if you look at it logistically, like Leeds and Burnley play each other, you're not going to have Leeds and Burnley players, so it sort of cancels each other out. So let's see how we go. I think game week 13 looks like another good one, but I'm going to play my game week 6 one now. But then obviously it renews in game week 19. So for me, I think that's it. And the man Phil Foden above me is the reason why I'm probably hoping City do really well this week. basically, he looks really good. His form's 5. Defensive contributions are up there as well with 24, considering he's a midfielder and he gets forward as much as he can. He looks pretty good. Only played the 2 matches, came off the bench for another one, got a goal, 2 bonus points, 16 points overall. He looks pretty healthy. He's gone up in price. I got him in when he was worth 8 million. He's now 8.1 million. I think he's got back to not his best, but he's slowly getting back up there. And when he's up for it, Foden can take on anyone. So that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to get this video out pretty much today on Friday before 6:30. I'll then also do a back-to-back sort of FM video as well. I'll probably put it out on Saturday potentially at 6:30. I'll put one out then. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to watch that as well. I did record it yesterday but didn't have time to put it out. It is about the new FM game and how, I'll just go back to this. It's about the new FM game, FM 26, need to remember to keep calling it 26, and how it's going to basically show the match day screen, what you can take from that in possession formations, out possession formations, how you're going to play around with that. There's no tactics released just yet, but it's mainly just like the pitches, the textures, all that jazz. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. 314 sub managers. I had a great lot of feedback on my FM 26 save ideas, I think I called it, save ideas in the end. Yeah, thank you guys for all the feedback on that. Is really good. I really enjoyed making that video. It's quite interesting seeing which which sort of teams would be great, which videos you could make from it. It was really good to do that. And yeah, I hope you are all well. So good luck in Game Week 6. I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex. Have a great day. Ciao.